Do you remember science class from elementary school days?
Probably not that far back.
Not that far back. I think all of us are thinking that same thing. But you probably remember the wild and crazy science experiments, from exploding volcanoes to creating slime. Sounds a lot like our Katrina Bell on KTAB for you.
She's great at that.
No.
And as much fun as those classes long ago were, they were also very educational. At Anson High School, the science curriculum, it's important, but it also comes with a price. KTAB's Mariah Williams getting a taste of science project and how pricey the cost of education can be.
In Miss Meyer's science class, things can get shaky.
Some people think me doing a lab every week is kind of crazy, and it's a lot of work, but I know the kids enjoy it. They get a lot out of it. They usually retain the material better, they do better on their tests, and they get more interested in their class.
Sometimes with a yummy ending.
Wow, it's really good. There you go.
Elizabeth Meyer comes up with one lab a week for her students to help connect them with the learning material.
It definitely helped me understand the material more, for sure. I mean, because, you know, learning it, yeah, that's one thing, but then actually doing it, it definitely helped me a lot.
Able to see the real-world context through their experiments.
On the roads it happens. Water can turn to ice, just how the ice cream was once a liquid and then it turned into solid.
But with an average of 60 students and 36 weeks in a school year, the price tag for an experiment can average $100.
There's one lab that would be amazing to do, but it would cost so much to do it, we just don't. So I try to find other things that the kids can do that show them the same thing. That's just a little simpler model.
Especially when coming out of her own pocket, which Principal Gina Overby says is not uncommon for most educators.
It's my heart, and it makes me so happy to see that our teachers are willing to put our kids first. Not that we want them to go broke doing it, but at the same time, the fact that they're willing to shows to me how much our kids mean to our teachers.
Meyer working on shaking things up for the next school year to meet the cost of her students' education.
One student, and she literally did not want to come to school. She didn't like coming to school at all. And on the last day of school, she goes, "Miss Meyer, you're probably the only reason I did come to school." And that made me feel pretty good, because you don't usually hear those comments from the kids.
All to ensure her students leave her classroom not only with the yearning to learn, but an understanding of the world around them. Reporting in Anson with coverage you can count on, I'm Mariah Williams, KTAB News.
Thank you, Mariah. The school is asking now for donations for the science class. And if you've always wanted to contribute to science, here's your chance to do what you can do. Drop off any donations at Anson High School.